Morning, little skeletons. It's Disney Queen Skelly here. It is currently 8:12 a.m. I just woke up about 12 minutes ago. I've been trying to get myself out of bed, and it's not working. So I told you guys that I'd be doing a brand new playlist called Bettering Myself, which is me working out and getting in shape for the new year. Well, it is Friday. It is the new year. And today is the first day of me working out. And what I would, film for you guys is my walking. So I'm gonna go for a walk, talk to you guys, and we're just gonna have fun with it. This is gonna be a Monday through Friday thing. And not only that, but Fridays are gonna be weigh-in days. So I am going to use the restroom, weigh myself, and we're gonna see what the game plan is going to be for losing the weight that I want to this year. So let's go. Alright, so I got on the scale. Now I was going to show you guys a picture, but given that it's kind of not see-through, but it's a mirror, I am not going to be showing you guys because I'm naked when I get on the scale for accurate weight, and you guys are not going to see that. So oh my god. So I am the heaviest I've ever been at 150.9. The ultimate goal is to get to 110, which means I have to lose 40 pounds. Now, if I aim for a pound a week, it would take me about 40 weeks to lose that amount of weight, which would take me, I would probably end up at my goal weight sometime in October if I'm doing my math correctly. That being the case, I am also going to be eating healthier. I'm going to be eating a low-carb diet. Not only that, but I'm only going to have my cheat days on weekends. So on my weekdays, there's going to be no cheat days. There's going to be just me eating healthy, eliminating carbs throughout the weekdays, and then having some carbs on the weekends. So hopefully this plan will work out for me. I actually ordered myself a planner for 2021 that should be coming in on Monday. So I'll only really have to worry about writing down the stuff for today, for Friday. So I really hope it goes well. I hope I can lose the weight that I want to. I bought some workout gear just specifically for this, and hubby's going to be on my side during this whole thing. It's going to suck waking up at 8 a.m. because I'm not used to it, but I know eventually my body will get used to it again. So I'm going to get dressed, brush my hair, brush my teeth, and then we are going to go for a walk around my neighborhood. Alright guys, it is a nice, crispy, cool day out today. It actually does feel kind of chilly, but that's alright. I know eventually I'm going to be working up a sweat anyways, so I think the chill air is actually going to feel very nice on me. So I am starting my walk, which usually starts with me leaving my neighborhood. My mom told me to bring the dogs with me, but with our new dog Toby, I kind of can't. And the only reason why is because we have a bunch of dogs in this neighborhood that bark, and he likes to make friends with all the dogs in the neighborhood. So that's not going to happen. Plus, during this walk, I'm going to show you guys a blocked off fence that has a dog behind it who is very aggressive. And this is not a shot at the dog's breed or anything. It's just true. The dog is very, very aggressive when other dogs walk by. And I think that's one of the reasons why the owner blocked off the fence. So if Toby or the other dog were to sense each other, that would be a whole nightmare in itself. But I figured I'd just take you guys on these walks with me because it's a very nice day out. Not to mention, if I film this for you guys, I'll have more motivation to do it. Good Lord, it is bright as hell out today. But I just kind of want to keep you guys informed on what bettering myself really is. I'll be honest, you guys are really only seeing a portion of it. Bettering myself is not only taking care of my health, but it's also getting into a routine that I can be comfortable with. Which, in this case, my Mondays through Fridays, I'm going to treat almost like a 9 to 5. So I'm going to get up at 8, get ready, go on a walk, come back, take a shower, and then, oh no, a broken sprinkler. Anyways, I'm going to get up, take a shower, and then, get up, take a walk, come back, take a shower, eat some breakfast, and then I'm going to work, which is basically typing 1 chapter for my book, working on 2 articles, and then working on my YouTube channels. And then I'm going to have some lunch somewhere in between there. And then after that, I forgot what I wanted to do for myself. I'm assuming after I'm done working, and it'll be around 4, which is when I want to start cooking dinner. I want to cook dinner around 5. So basically, I'd be working on my YouTube channel until 5, which is when I would start cooking for dinner. And then once I'm done cooking dinner, obviously we eat, I rest for an hour, and then I do even more workouts later in the day, which will consist of doing Beat Saber and boxing for the PS4 VR, which will be a half hour of both, meaning I'll get a really good workout in there. So not only am I eating like really healthy 5 days a week, but I'm also working out twice a day for 5 days a week. So I'm hoping this weight comes off really fast. Again, my ultimate goal is beginning of October when I head to Florida that the weight is gone. But if it can be gone before then, I'd be really happy too. And, just a heads up, these videos will be a lot longer just due to how long the walk will take me. And right now I am not a fast walker and I am very out of shape, so there's a likely chance I'll be getting out of breath a lot faster. But the more I do this, the faster I'll start walking, the less out of breath I'll be, and the easier it'll get. That's I plan on making a Chatting Skeletons episode about this, but the one of the quotes I'm living by nowadays is a BoJack Horseman quote. And it says, every day it gets a little easier, but you have to do it every day. That's the hard part. And I do apologize if it gets a little noisy. I'm going to be passing by cars and neighborhoods, so you're going to be hearing a whole bunch of fun noises. So leave in the comments down below if you guys are planning to work out in the new year or get healthy and what you are planning to do for that. I would actually love to know. My breakfasts are mostly going to consist of fruit bowls, which are one of my favorite things to have. And then my lunches are probably going to consist of turkey wrap-ups, which is going to be turkey with cheese, and you wrap that up and then have some vegetables on the side. I'm planning for mostly tomatoes. And then dinner is going to consist of some type of meat, some type of carb, and some type of vegetable, but I will not be eating the carb. I will be eating the meat and the vegetable. So I'll probably give myself a bit more of a helping of meat and veggies than anyone else, but I'll obviously still leave enough for everybody. And then, of course, Saturdays and Sundays will be my cheat days, so I can have whatever I want. Oh, I gotta get crickets today. My animals need to be fed. I don't think I've ever talked about my animals. I own an eyelash crested gecko named Geico. To be fair, I named him when I was 14, so no judgment, please. And then I have a rose-haired tarantula named Briar. I used to have another rose-haired tarantula when I was younger. Her name was Rosie, but unfortunately, due to my stupidness, I will say, she did not last when she was molting, I got scared that she had died. So we poked and prodded at her, and that ended up killing her because she's very delicate in that state. But we learned, and Briar has gone through a molting stage. She went through one molting stage before we got her, so we knew she was female. And then she went through another one, I think last year or the year before. Oh no, it had to have been last year. She went through one last year, and she did fine. She's crawling. She's doing well. I don't know if she will molt again. Maybe. But I guess we'll have to see on that one. Alright guys, we're already 7 minutes in, almost 8, and I haven't actually even made it out of my street yet. Wow. I seriously wonder. Like, I've always wanted to time this walk, but I never did. So I guess now, with filming, I'll be able to quote-unquote time it. So yeah, occasionally, sometimes I'll be talking, occasionally, sometimes I won't be. It just kind of depends on the day, depends on if I have anything to say. But, you know, you can always just enjoy the view that I have walking for you guys and my annoyingly out-of-breath breaths. Oh, I actually got a fun story for you guys, which, Scarab, if you end up watching this, I'm so sorry if I, like, hurt you, or if I'm not allowed to, like, shout you out, but too bad. Back when I was in, like, high school, I would film with this guy, and we would do, like, he would do, like, gaming stuff, and, you know, I would kind of just sit and watch him. But, you know, all of a sudden, one day, he just kind of up and vanished. So I was like, what the hell's going on, you know? And it turns out, I don't know, like, he had once posted a video where he had, like, some medical issues going on. I can't quite remember what was happening. Anyway, I can't quite remember what was happening. But he just, like, up and disappeared for, like, 3 years. So, I don't know. I figured maybe he just didn't want to do YouTube anymore. Which was kind of funny because he still had some videos up. But after a while, he only had 4. Like, he deleted most of them. And I was like, okay. You know, whatever. Then eventually, I kind of saw, like, a testing thing. And then, like, he disappeared for another few months. And then finally, just recently, he started doing lives where he's been gaming. So I was like, okay, this is new. I don't know really what was this decision to come back or, like, to change the view of the channel. But I mean, he calls it Scarab Interactive, and I'm assuming that's because he's doing lives, so he wants people to, like, interact with him in the chat, which would make the most sense to me. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, you're gone for so long and then you come back. Like, what happened? I've been tempted to ask him, but shit kind of just happened between the two of us that I don't necessarily want to discuss, because I truthfully can't remember what happened, and I will guarantee it was mostly on my end where things kind of got rocky. Dandelion! Do I pick it up? Yes, I do. Okay. I like doing dandelions. That was fun. I haven't done a dandelion in years, as I brush all the stuff off of me. So we are just currently walking along my neighborhood. This right here is the Central Plaza, where, I don't know, you can get whatever you want done here. There's an urgent care, there's a dental group, we got a hearing center, a salon, massage therapy, chiropractor, pharmacy, pho noodles, I guess. Oh, it's a cafe. Cool. And then we have jiu-jitsu, plastic surgery, stuff like that. And then up ahead, actually, we have my hair salon that I go to. I kind of switched hairdressers because the one that I used to go to was a little too expensive, and this one charges me like $40 less. So I figured that is an awesome deal. It's also weird seeing like no one out on the streets. Like, obviously there's some cars, but like it's so quiet. And I'm hungry. I probably should eat before my walks. But my dad was making making breakfast today. He has the day off today since it's New Year's Day. Which, Happy New Year's, everybody, to those of you who celebrate. What were your plans yesterday? What did you do yesterday? I personally, I thought I was going to have relatives over, which I do apologize that there was no getting ready with DQS yesterday on my live on Instagram or even uploaded at all. It was because what had happened was I was supposed to have my aunt and uncle come over along with my family, and that unfortunately just didn't happen. I guess someone at my aunt's work or my uncle's work got COVID, so they were quarantining. Oh, I see a little squirrel. Hey, squirrel. Bye, squirrel. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Looking for nuts? Anyway, so they were self-quarantining, and I think they're going to be quarantining for the next, week and a half. Which, I mean, is obviously the safest thing to do. Okay, so I'm not going to cut through the gas station because there are multiple entrances to this gas station. And if someone wants to get gas, I don't want to be in their way and then get hit. So I'm going to stay on the sidewalk. Okay, guys. So this is where the hardest part of my walk comes. Once I make this turn, it is uphill. I'm assuming for the next 10-15 minutes. And this isn't like a leisurely uphill. This is like a straight on, out of breath uphill. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. See? I don't know if you guys can actually tell how far up that is, but it's pretty far up. So that's going to be, obviously, walking is a great way to lose weight. It's good for cardio. But the reason why I take this trail, this track, is because this track is, this trail itself that I take has challenges. This isn't the only uphill, but it's the worst uphill out of the entire thing. So, given that it's the worst uphill out of the entire walk, once I get up the hill, it is a flat walk after that. And then there's one more uphill, then it's downhill and a flat land back to my place. Oh, it smells good out here. Someone's cooking. Goddamn, I probably should have eaten before going on this walk. Oh well. When I first used to go on these walks, in one of the neighborhoods, there was these two guys who would I think they were working on some kind of project for this guy's house. Excuse me while I get out of breath. And I would walk almost every day. And they recognized me for a while. And they would just wave to me every time I passed by. Now I'm kind of wondering if they missed me. Or if they even remembered me at all. Oh, Lord. Like I said, this is just my first day out. I'm still out of shape. So, little by little, every day that I do this, it's going to get a lot easier. I told my dad about this plan, and he goes, well, why not start Monday? I said, well, because Monday's not the New Year. Friday is. And I wanted to
kind of give myself a feel for what my new schedule is going to be like, and what better way to do it than actually attempting it. Whew. Good Lord. The breeze feels so nice. I just gotta think of the long-term goals. Long-term goals. Whew. Okay. We're actually almost done with the hill. Not much farther. Whew. Lord. One thing I can pride myself on is the strength of my legs, but even those are giving out. I remember when I first tried to do this, I tried to go running. Never again. I ran until I got to here, and I figured the hill would be my cool down. It wasn't. My legs were on fire, and I was seriously close to calling an Uber to take me home. Whew. Okay. God, I am ungodly out of breath. Whew. I'm so sorry if this bit looks shaky or exhausting. That is because I am shaky and exhausted. So, I know you guys are probably wondering, what's going to happen during the summer when it's really hot out? Am I still going to do these walks? I can tell you the answer is no. And because it would be way too hot, and I don't like carrying water bottles, so what I'm going to do once the weather starts heating up is in the mornings, I'm going to test to see how long I can hold a plank. And then in the evenings, I'm going to do the Beat Saber boxing. At least then the rooms will be air conditioned. This is the fence I was talking about, by the way. The one that's entirely blocked off. I don't know if it prevents the dog from seeing the other dogs, or if it helps. I don't know. I mean, you assume the dog can smell the other dogs, right? That would just be my logic. Alright guys, we are finally going to be on flat land, and I can catch a break. Oh Lord. Okay. Flat land. Whew. And after this, it's downhill. One more not so terrible uphill, and then downhill again, and flat way still home. Now, I think you also might be wondering, how'd I find out about this trail? Well, I found out about it because my parents took us on this trail. Back when quarantine first started, my parents really wanted to get out of the house because they hadn't been out of the house in months. And I can agree. I mean, at that point, hubby and I were going out once a week to like downtown Disney, City Walk, whatever. And my parents wanted to get out of the house. So they figured we'd go on a walk. And we started going on walks. Well, that was what inspired me to go on walks anyway. So I started going on walks. And I memorized this trail. I had hubby help me a couple of times because I didn't remember the trail exactly, but once we started doing it more and more, we finally figured it out, and I was able to go on my own. That's why I walk this trail, because it's easy. I know, I mean, my panting says otherwise, but it is easy. It does have some challenges, and it has a satisfying, refreshing cool down in the end. But yeah, during the summer, I won't be walking. Basically, if it's 75 degrees or below, I will go for a walk. If not, it ain't gonna happen. But since I will be getting up at 8 a.m. to start my day, and if it's cool enough from 9 to 10, then yes, I will definitely go for a walk. But if it's not cool enough, test to see how long I can hold a plank, and then do the cardio stuff like Beat Saber and boxing at the end of the day. I was really looking forward to the new year, and I'm very excited for the new year. Just because I was looking forward to doing this, I was looking forward to bettering myself and sharing my adventure with you guys. So I guess you could consider this a weight loss journey. Though this will be really the only part of my weight loss that you guys see, other than the updates every Friday. Yes, every Friday I will be giving you guys weight updates, because technically the proper way to weigh yourself is at the same time once a week. So like say you weigh yourself on Tuesday at 9 a.m. You're better off weighing yourself every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Use the restroom, be it number 1 or number 2 or both, and then take your clothes off and weigh yourself. That is your most accurate weight. So my weight today was 150.9, heaviest I have been all my life, and that is going to change. I'm hoping by the end of the month I can get to 146, which is where I was last time I had weighed myself, and then hopefully by the end of February I can be at 142. Hell, even if this goes faster, like if I end up losing weight a lot faster, hopefully I can maybe get to 145 or 144 by the end of the month, depending on how well this goes. Okay, so this is where I have to cross the street and look both ways, obviously. Safety first. Oh, I do hear a car, so I will stop and wait for the car to pass. Now, I will be showering twice a day because doing this gets me very, very sweaty. And since I'll be working out a second time, I will also be very, very sweaty from that. So yes, I will be showering twice a day. Sprinklers! God, I remember one time when I was doing the walks and some guy's sprinklers went off and it was like middle of summer. The sprinklers, ooh, felt so good. I think I was walking with hubby around that time. Hi guys. My shadow. Alright, we are 25 minutes in and we are on our second incline, which is great because I'm getting hungry, and if Dad hasn't made breakfast by the time I get home, I'm eating a snack after I shower. I swear to you guys, I am going to make this work. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to love it. I'm going to love every minute of it. I like encountering people on my walks. That mailbox has like stickers. Was it Marvel stickers? But yeah, I love encountering people on my walks. A lot of them say good morning. Very polite. Okay, so we just got through the second hill. which again wasn't as bad, but it's still a hill. And now from here it is flatland and down hills all the way, which is fantastic. And this is where the walk starts to go downhill. Oh, fun little story for you guys. So, I was getting ready this morning, and as I was getting ready, I wanted to clean my glasses, but I realized the stuff was in hubby's room. So I said, screw it. I'll just clean my glasses after I shower or after he wakes up. And then I went to go put on my walking shoes, but then I realized those were also in hubby's room. Now, mind you, he's still asleep, and I have no other walking shoes besides these, and they're Acers. I got them at a good price. I think it was like $50 on Amazon. Anyways, so I'm thinking, shit, I actually have to go into hubby's room to grab my shoes. But I didn't want to stay in there longer than just to grab my shoes because I didn't want to wake him up, given that my dad was messing with shit in the kitchen. Now, granted, hubby is a light sleeper. He is a very he's a heavy sleeper. He's a very heavy sleeper, and usually nothing can wake this kid up. But I didn't want to risk it, so I just grabbed my shoes, slid them on, and left. Alright, guys. So we are almost at my neighborhood. It's been nearly 30 minutes. So I'm assuming this walk most likely will take me between 35 to 40 minutes every day. And of course, once my stamina gets better, maybe we can trim that down. Given I'll be able to walk a lot faster, and I'll be able to get a lot further in a less amount of time. I'm sorry if you keep hearing like adjusting. I have one earbud in my ear so I could talk to you guys. So if it keeps sliding, that's what I'm adjusting. Alright guys, we are 30 minutes in now. And usually I like to cross the street when I approach a wooden gate that's on this side of the fence. So let's see if I can show you. Okay. There it is, the wooden fence, or the wooden gate. So once I get to that wooden gate, I cross the street. Now, being at this point, you really have to listen and look both ways because it's a two-way street, and these are a bunch of blind corners that anyone could come at you. So you just got to be careful. As my teachers would say, keep your listening ears open. And we are now back in the neighborhood. Now here I have to be careful too. Just because a lot of people are coming in and out of my neighborhood. Be it residents, mail delivery trucks, what have you. They come by and I'm walking on the side of the road right now, they would pull up. So I'm going to move to the side of the road where most people would be coming down, which would be where that stop sign is. So I'm going to walk here because if anyone starts driving down, I can always move to the side and I'll be able to see them. Alright, y'all, we are back in the neighborhood. I'm almost to my house. I want to thank you guys so much for walking with me today. I hope you guys maybe walk with me while you do this, or walk with me while I do this when you're viewing the video. But than that, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. My house is just literally around the corner. So bye, little skeletons. Stay safe. I love you guys. Happy 2021, and have a great year.